boozers, and welcome to the next installment of Booze Reviews. Today we have got another unboxing. Unbagging? Yeah, it's unbagging. So I actually got 6 more beers from the Canada Craft Club. I went and ordered them when used my Father's Day code for 3 months, whatever, the 3-month subscription. Came out to be like 60, 70 bucks instead of 85, 86, which is a little bit better. I also had to pick it up. Well, I didn't have to. I picked it up from the store, from Highfield Liquor. And they're the ones that actually help build everything and put it together after they get all the orders. And I think they ship them off as well. At least that's kind of what it looked like. I could be wrong, but hey, that's just me. They do the Canada Craft Club beer one, and they also do the Wine Collective, which is the wine version of things. If you've ever watched the two Kennedy sisters, they got a wine from the Wine Collective that they reviewed, and I managed to review it afterwards. If you haven't seen it, it is in my list. My reviews of wine are not the same as theirs. Theirs are amazing. Anyways, I got the beers here. I'm going to open them up. Well, I already know what's in them because they're not in a box. So because they didn't ship it to me, they gave it to me in a bag, which is fine because it saves on shipping and also saves on the packaging too, because they use the wine bottle packages, which is fairly expensive, but worth it. But today, I do have a beer first, so we're going to open up this beer here by Muskoka Brewery, sent to me by the one and only Albino Rhino. This is the legendary Oddity, unfiltered. Yeah, what kind of style was it again? Belgian style strong ale. And it comes in at 7.1%. Legends date back to the 1800s when settlers to Muskoka encountered new and mysterious wildlife. Brewed with healthier heather tips, juniper berries, and sweet orange peel, this Belgian-style beer is a nod to those sometimes bizarre accounts. Release the legend. Well, if I release the legend, is it gonna haunt me? I don't want haunting. Haunting's bad. So as you know, Muskoka is not in Alberta, so this is a treat for me. So again, thank you, Albino. This is actually quite amazing. I'm looking forward to this. I've had a couple of their beers and they're really good. I still have to do the cranberry chocolate stout. A double chocolate cranberry stout, I think it is. It's still in my fridge. It's still there. I have not reviewed it yet, and I should have, because it actually exploded a little bit, or it leaked a little bit when it was transferred out to me. No worries. It's still in there, guys. I am so sorry about that. I really mean to do it. But all these beers I've got, I am swamped. Anyways, the smell. You get a lemongrass sort of smell. It smells a little weedy. You do get a spice smell with it too. Alright, smells good actually. Cheers folks, and yeah, let's hope summer shows up in Alberta sometime. Just had a crazy thunderstorm. It was amazing. Cheers. That is a Belgian style beer. You have a banana taste with it, with the clove underground. It is actually quite delicious. I would not have guessed this is 7.1. I would say 5.5 maybe. You do have like a strong, it stays on your tongue after a bit. But it's sort of like a very spicy, well, not spicy, but like a clovey taste with a small taste of banana on the front. That's not bad. It does have a bitter aftertaste as well. It might be from the tips, but really not bad at all. I don't get a lot of orange in there. It's more banana peel, banana, maybe a little bit of an orange sweetness, citrus note. Aside from that, really good. Really enjoy that. I'm gonna have to give that one about a 3.75. Actually, I'm gonna bump it up to a 4. So this one's a 4 out of 5. Muskoka, this is quite a good oddity. I really enjoy it. We'll miss you in Alberta, maybe. We got 500 other beers or 5,000 other beers that are in here. So some people may not miss you. I do. Anyways, let's get to this unboxing or unbagging, and let's see what's in there, shall we? It's a little wet, so my hands are going to be a little wet when I do this. So we have the tasting notes again. Now I just want to go with something with the tasting notes here. They've changed it around. It's no longer box number and bottle number. They've now gone in with just a regular date and year, or regular month and year. So it's August 2016 on the tasting notes. They tell you where to buy it online in their stores. They give you all sorts of stuff about the beers, which is great. Honestly, the tasting notes are still really good, and I really have to use them when I do my other reviews. But that being said, let's get down to the beers. First of all, I pull out this one here. And from Lighthouse Brewing Company, coming in at 5.5%, we have the Jacqueline Rhubarb Grisette. Now, I've had this one before. I didn't mind it. I wanted more rhubarb though. It just didn't have a rhubarb taste. Needed more rhubarb.
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
Secondly, I think this is out of a product of Japan. We have Kyoto's Hitachiano. Now I probably butchered the shit out of that, sorry. It is their white ale. It is their West beer. And it's coming in at 5.5%. So this is all the way from Japan, so this is a nice expensive one. And you really can't get the bigger bottles here. You get the smaller ones, but the bigger ones cost an arm and a leg. That's a nice one right there. Next up, it's falling off the chair. I don't want anything to fall. All right, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna keep that in the bag like that, and I'm just gonna pull them out like that. From New Belgium Brewing, we have the Tart Litchi. It's the Lips of Faith series, coming at 7.5%. Now, I've had this series before, and I really just didn't like it. It wasn't my style. A lot of people like this series. I gave up on it. However, since I got it in this package, I'm willing to give it a review. So there's that one. All right. Up next, we are going to pull out this one. From Burnside Brewing Company, we have the Oatmeal Pale Ale. Now, Burnside is amazing with their beers. I really like their styles. It is absolutely gorgeous. I had their Sriracha or their Pepper Ale, and it was good. It was spicy. It was really, really well done. So yeah, this comes in at 5.6%. Live beer, keep cold. And actually, I like my oatmeal style ales. This is going to be an interesting one. Next up is a bigger bottle, and it looks like it's a sour. Whew, I'm going to say it's out of Quebec. I'm really going to say it's out of Quebec because I really want to say it's out of Quebec. So at 5.5%, again, I like strong beers. We have Le Québécois, bière blonde au froment non filtré. I'm going to say it's a non-filtered blonde ale. Right there. It looks cloudy, so it might be a non-filtered blonde ale. Not bad. And last but not least, and you are still soaking wet, this one I'm kind of excited for. And I did say I like my strong beers, and this one is a strong beer, coming in at 9.2% alcohol by volume. This is the Encore Series. This is the 20th anniversary Encore Series of Stone's Bitter Chocolate Oatmeal Stout. Another oatmeal beer, but it is a Stone one. Drink fresh or age at cellar temp. I may age this one for a while because I would love to see how this ages. So you may not see a review coming out of this one for a while. Probably going to have to put notes on it so I remember where the hell I got it from. But yes, Stone, the 20th anniversary. That actually is exciting too. I've had 1 out of 6 of these. And being a reviewer, that is really good odds. This one's the only one I had from BC. This one's from Quebec, States. Burnside, I think, is Oregon, if I remember correctly, or California. Oregon, yep. Japan. And Lips of Faith is down the States, if I remember correctly. Colorado. So, I've got 1, 2, 3 from the States, 1 from West Coast, 1 from Japan, 1 from East Coast. That is better odds. That is what I like to see, right there. Because I'm living on the West Coast, or the western part of Canada, you have done it. You've given me the West, but you've given me a lot of East, Japan, States. These are all expensive beers to bring into Alberta. This one's not cheap by any standards or means whatsoever. This one, Lips of Faith, usually runs about $17 up here. This is a $9 bottle, $10 bottle, because if coming from BC, it's usually cheap. Japan, import and everything else like that, not cheap. We're looking at a $15 to $17 bottle right here. Burnside is also not cheap. They like to up their prices a little bit, so this is a $15 to $17 bottle. Stone, Anniversary Series, 9.2, you're looking at a $20 to $22 bottle right there. These ones are not cheap. So, am I getting things that are worth it? 9, 30, 50, 60, 70, yes. Yes, I am. I think that's a pretty good haul right there. That's actually pretty decent. Is there any complaints? No, there isn't. There isn't at all. But we might have some issues if they start doing repeats on the cards, because they'll show up as August. And like when they did other things, like my Father's Day package I mentioned to them. That one had 2 new ones and 4 other ones were repeats. So if I was a returning customer for each one and I did the Father's Day package, I'd be a little upset. I would have been very upset because I got 4 repeats. You can also buy these in the store afterwards, which is really good. They usually sell out pretty quickly, and they give a discount to members as well. Honestly, if you're living in Calgary, it's worth it. If you're living in Alberta, it might be worth it. If you're living outside of Alberta, the cost does start getting a little higher, which is fine because they have to ship it off, and they ship it off in really nice containers with the hoping that things don't explode or anything. So for me being in Calgary, this is worth it. I find it worth it. I find that the beers that they're choosing are actually getting very exotic and very nice. That rhubarb one is an older one. I'm not happy about that because that's a little bit older. The Lips of Faith series, May 14th, 2017. So they bottled that back in May. So you have a year date on that. This one probably keeps for a bit. This one you can age, so that really doesn't matter. Burnside, this one's been around for a bit, if I remember correctly. I can't remember the date of it, but it doesn't have an expiry date or anything else like that. I think that's been around for a bit. However, it's Burnside, not bad. Overall, folks, I'm going to have to give this one probably about a 4 out of 5. Some discrepancies, that's fine. 1 repeat, whatever. But a lot of them are not from BC. There's none from Alberta. They're all outside now, which is good. That's what I like seeing. And yeah, I think this is a better one of the ones. I might pick up another one just to compare it as well. And of course, the tasting notes are amazing, and you get a discount when you're a member. And I can't remember if they give you a code or not. They might, but I guess we'll find out. Anyways, folks, I'm out of here. Cheers, stay frosty, and we'll see you real soon. So many beers, so little time. Thanks again. The two Kennedy sisters, they got a beer, or they got a beer. No, I get beer, they get wine.